We continue from the previous episode as the scene shifts to a past event. A soldier, illuminated by the firelight, turned abruptly. "Lord Dottleman, you need to see this." Dottleman stepped forward, eyes narrowing as he peered into the darkness where the soldier pointed. "This can't be," he muttered in shock. Standing at the edge of a wide pit, he stared downward. "Why is he here?" he asked, confusion creeping into his voice. Below, a man lay unconscious, his body partially encased in ice, barely clinging to life. The scene shifted back to the present. Dottleman's laughter rang out maniacally, but Cheon Yeo-Woon's expression didn't change. His face remained cold, his eyes dark. Dottleman shouted, "Can you tell what sword art this bastard is using?" Now standing behind the masked figure with a wild smirk, he sneered confidently. "This is your precious demon cult's heavenly demon sword style." Still hiding behind the masked figure, who stood poised to strike, Dottleman raised his voice again. "He's a little bit of a pain in the ass." Asterisk, click times blow his head off. A strange bulge twitched visibly on Cheon Yeo-Woon's forehead. Dottleman smirked inwardly, gloating. Asterisk, I can't believe this actually worked. Asterisk, he carefully with malicious delight, Dottleman slammed his staff onto the ground. The bells jingled madly, the sound unnatural and piercing. He chanted, "Now then, Cheon Yeo-Woon, I give you an order." The space around Cheon Yeo-Woon began to distort. His vision twisted, blood pooled under his feet. The relentless ringing of the bell echoed in his ears, burrowing into his mind. His eyes turned blood red as confusion overtook him. His thoughts blurred. Asterisk, with the great sword art of the heavenly demon cult, kill the demon god. No. Asterisk, in his vision, he saw a malevolent demon standing before him, twisted and monstrous, wearing Cheon Yeo-Woon's face. Then the final command pierced through his mind like a dagger. Asterisk, kill your own grandson. Asterisk, Cheon Yeo-Woon gritted his teeth violently. The strange object embedded in his forehead throbbed, pulsing with control. He lunged forward, sword in hand, blade glowing with deadly aura, aimed directly at Cheon Yeo-Woon's head. As the attack was about to land, Cheon Yeo-Woon stood motionless. In a flash, he appeared behind Cheon Yeo-Woon. With one hand, he grabbed the back of Cheon Yeo-Woon's head. With the other, he swiftly disarmed him. Dottleman's expression twisted in rage. "You crazy bastard!" he screamed. "Do you seriously intend to kill your own grandfather?" Still pinning Cheon Yeo-Woon down, Cheon Yeo-Woon used his chi to lift Cheon Yeo-Woon's sword from the ground. With a sharp motion, he sent the blade lashing toward Dottleman's staff, nearly taking his head off. Dottleman barely dodged in time, but his ear was severed clean off. While still gripping Cheon Yeo-Woon's head, Cheon Yeo-Woon surged electricity through his palm, frying anything that might be controlling his grandfather's brain. Dottleman, clutching his severed ear and opening one eye, roared, "This is our chance! Kill them all, immediately!" All the masked figures in the area rushed forward, blades in hand, blue chi radiating off them as they slashed toward Cheon Yeo-Woon. Blinding waves of chi attacks surged forward. Asterisk, boom. Asterisk, a massive explosion erupted, sending dust and debris flying in every direction. Dottleman, bloodshot eyes wide with excitement, screamed, "You bastard, it's over!" But then his voice caught in his throat. He stared in disbelief. A blue chi barrier came into view. Cheon Yeo-Woon's locking eyes with them, blood red and burning with rage, he growled. "But I've changed my mind. All of you will die." The ice swords rained down from above, like a deadly storm, slicing through his enemies, tearing them apart piece by piece. The brutal downpour continued, cutting every last one of them to pieces. No mercy, no survivors. Dottleman, frozen by the sheer horror and overwhelming power, collapsed to the ground in shock. Cheon Yeo-Woon approached, each step making Dottleman tremble. With a casual wave of his hand, blue chi enveloped Cheon Yeo-Woon's palm. Dottleman's broken staff flew into the air, then smashed into his face, warping it violently and knocking out several teeth. Another wave times whack times, the staff smashed down again, blood spraying with each blow. "I was wrong!" Dottleman screamed, his voice cracking. "Please, spare me," he begged, sobbing as the staff continued to beat him. Both Wu Qingcheng and Wen Sengo stood frozen, shivering in disbelief at the spectacle. With a final wave from locking eyes with them, blood red and burning with rage, he growled. "But I've changed my mind. All of you will die." The ice swords rained down from above, like a deadly storm, slicing through his enemies, tearing them apart piece by piece. The brutal downpour continued, cutting every last one of them to pieces. No mercy, no survivors. Dottleman, frozen by the sheer horror and overwhelming power,